Hey guys, 7 WWE Rocks here. Thank you for joining me on episode 25 of Saturday Night's Kickout. It's been a long journey. Not really. It's been great, but look how far I've come. I mean, remember like episode 1 when I had the stupid Yankee stuff behind me? Dang it. Well, remember when I used to use my laptop for all my videos and it was crappy, crappy camera for my... I still do that, yeah. I still record my laptop. So maybe I haven't come that far. Maybe I haven't even changed up my setup at all. But it's been a lot of fun. 25 episodes, that's awesome. And it's just awesome to see, all these people come and comment. And I get to talk wrestling. I've had guests. I've had some fun guests. It's just me talking usually, but it's been a lot of fun. So thanks for watching, and, supporting the series, I guess. It's been a lot of fun. I really do enjoy doing it. So I got the questions ready to go. I counted it somewhere between like less than 60. I'm going to try to keep the answers a little short. I'm also going to hopefully give some shout outs. Please, if I give you, a shout out, you ask the question, comment down below or something so people can reach your channel. I would do the links, but it's just going to, take me forever. I'm lazy. So no, but yeah, I'll say how to spell it and everything. So people should just be able to type it in the YouTube search box and your channel should come up. So let's start it off with Breetha 35. Hopefully I pronounced that right. That's Breetha 35, one word. So he's got a great channel. I just realized I wasn't subscribed to him for some reason. I thought I always had been, but I just subscribed to him like a week ago, and his videos are really good and really interesting stuff. So he did some great unboxing. So check him out. He asked, which male or female wrestler do you think would be best friends with and why? Young Bucks, I just think they're awesome. They're hilarious, and I just think they're a lot of fun and not too vulgar. Yes, they do suck its every once in a while, but I don't know. They just be like fun guys to be around with. Nothing against people that are vulgar, but, still. His next question, which female wrestler would you like to date in real life and why? This question comes up twice, and I'm going to answer it here. Taryn Terrell or Brooke Tessmacher. I think they're both, freaking amazing wrestlers. I was going to say someone else, but yeah, Taryn Terrell or Brooke Tessmacher I'm going to go with. Why? You just look at them. That's why. Who are your wrestlers? Mount Rushmore. Let's go Hogan, Austin, Rock, and Cena. Now, those, aren't my personal favorites. I mean, they're up there, definitely. But I just feel like they've changed the business so much that those guys had to be there. And, yeah, so those really, are my favorite wrestlers, but they just changed the business so well. And, yeah, that's who I'd go with. He also asked, what is your favorite WWE Films movie and why? I don't really like the WWE Films movie. I hate when they make movies. I think they're so bad. I haven't watched one in a really long time, so who knows? Maybe they are good. And the last one I watched was Legendary, I think, with Cena, and it was pretty bad. And it looked good. I'm gonna say, yeah, I thought it looked good, but it really wasn't. So. If you were a professional wrestler in the WWE, what would your ring name be? What kind of attire would you wear? What gimmick would you have? And what would your catchphrase be? I'm still working on this idea. I think it's going to happen one day. I want to be I don't have the name or catchphrase or something, but I want to be the freaking first ever germophobic wrestler. I want the guy to come down with gloves, hand out hand sanitizer to people, not want to be touched by anyone, and then is a heel though, would like beat the crap out of people, but wouldn't like touch them, he'd like kick them and stuff, but wouldn't hold on to him and stuff. I think that'd be hilarious, but it's a dumb gimmick, and I don't know. I think that'd be funny. I'm actually a germaphobe, so yeah, might as well stick to my true heart, and yeah, I go with that. So he also asked, this is all Breetha 35. So he also asked, how do you record your YouTube videos? With my web camera on my laptop. It's not the best, but I use Google Hangouts. I use iMovie if I am just doing a regular video. But yeah, that's how I record them. Besides wrestling videos, what other YouTube videos do you like to watch? Call of Duty, video games and stuff. Usually Call of Duty. I really like those guys. I'll talk about some channels later on in a question, but yeah, Call of Duty probably because, that's my favorite game. So who is the most influential person in your life and why? Probably either God, my parents, or my brother. They just make me be a better person. So, and yeah, they got a great influence in my life. All four of those people. If you had to save one thing from your house, what would it be? Let's keep it wrestling wise. I would stick with my Undertaker autograph. I think that's just one of the best pieces in my merchandise collection. That kind of answered a question later. But his final question: what do you look like without your glasses? I don't know, man. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll lollipop? The world may never know. Nah, if you want to see, I guess. Yeah, I can't see at all. Yes, when I take off my glasses, everyone says how many fingers you're holding up. So go ahead, hold up some fingers, and you're holding up 2. That's what I got. But everyone asks me that when I take my glasses off. I am blind as a bat without them on, but yeah. I couldn't even see from the screen back to me. I couldn't even see what I look like. But thank you, Breathe35, for all those questions. I really do appreciate it. Moving on to James Hammonds, or it could be James Hammonds 23. That's JamesHammonds 23. All one word. Great YouTube channel too. Go check him out. He did some Royal Rumble predictions and such. Really good stuff. He asked, who do you think is the most underrated wrestler in WWE, TNA, and Ring of Honor? WWE, I'm going to go with Tyson Kidd or Justin Gabriel. Tyson Kidd's amazing. He can do promos on cats, and I would be – or he did do that on his cats, and I was really interested. TNA, I'm going to go with Kenny King and TJ Perkins. And Ring of Honor, I don't know. If you're in Ring of Honor, I really don't think you're underrated at all. Maybe ACH, but I think everyone knows how great he is, but he just hasn't gotten the title shots I think he deserves. Or he has gotten title shots, but he hasn't gotten titles that I think he deserves. So I guess ACH. But if you're in Ring of Honor, I think you made it pretty much. Do you think that when Damian Sandow won the Money in the Bank, it was too soon for him and should have Cody Rhodes win it? No, I didn't think it was too soon for him. I think they could have had him win the title. And Cody, I don't know. He was really, really on fire when he was doing the whole gimmick where he got fired and then Goldust came with him. That was when they were like at the top. And then I could have seen him winning it, but look at Cody now. He's doing the Stardust gimmick, and I really don't like. But I don't know. No, I don't think it was too soon. I think that he could have won it, lost it to Cena, and they could have gone right into their order. But no, I like his gimmick now, so it's fine. I think Damian Sandow's doing good, and I'm sure he'll win the world championship soon. Or not soon, in the future, definitely, though. But no, I don't think it was too soon. But thank you for the great questions. Moving on to True to Life Vids, that TRUE2 Life, and then Vids, VIDZ, all one word. He's got a great channel, too. Please go check him out. He works hard on his videos, so yeah, definitely check him out. Havoc's run a TNA, and will it last? Yeah, I don't see why not when it lasts. She's allowed to do indie bookings because of TNA. They allow the wrestlers to do indie bookings, so yeah, I don't see why not. It's always good to have like a monster knockout like that. They got Awesome Kong, but I'm sure Havoc's gonna do fine. And everybody said she got released or something, or she left. The talent relations guy, John something, he said she's going to be at the tapings in February, so she's not going anywhere. WrestleMania 33 dream location. I don't really care where WrestleMania is at, to be honest. I mean, it's always great. It's always big, and the city that gets it's lucky enough to have it. I'm glad it's in Dallas in WrestleMania 32. That's really close. We're not really close. That's actually kind of far, but it's definitely in the same state. So I could very well go see WrestleMania 32 if everything works out. I very well could. So wherever it is, it's fine. I don't really have a dream location. It's been to my city before and I missed it, but yeah, and that was the worst time of my life when I found that out. But moving on, wrestling fantasy match. Sting versus Undertaker. I always think it should happen, especially in their prime. Let's go with that. In their prime, Sting versus Undertaker, I think it should have happened at one point. Next, he asked, does Chris Hero deserve a second chance in WWE? Yeah, absolutely. He said when he left, he said the door is always open, or they left on good terms, I think he really needs to want it. He needs to get in the losing weight stage and stuff. It seemed like he didn't want to do that or something. Something with that. They wanted him to lose weight and he just wasn't about it or something. But yeah, I easily will. I really, some of his matches I think are really boring. He's easily got the best heart. He makes the best looking hits. I easily think he's the most believable in the ring. But I don't know, some of his matches I get really bored with. But he does have great matches. And I've seen, the one with Seidel at Bolo was awesome. But yeah, I could easily see him in WWE, and that'd be awesome. Him and Cesaro could team up. I would love that. So yeah, I would hope that he has a second chance. Favorite DVD in your collection? I don't really know. Here, what I have for, hold on, because that question kind of comes up later. But I don't know what my favorite DVD is. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna do a DVD collection, so hopefully I can like answer that when it happens. But there's a lot of DVDs I haven't even watched yet. I get them, and I'm really bad at that. I always get DVDs, and I just leave them on my bookshelf for a long time. So I don't know what my favorite DVD is, but yeah, hopefully later I can answer that question in the DVD collection, which should be next week or the week after. After that, Hall of Fame 2015 inductee prediction. Again, I really don't know because Macho Man's in it, so I feel like anybody else would be overshadowed, to be honest. I could say 2016. I would really want Undertaker and Sting to both go in. That'd be really cool. But yeah, 2015, I don't know. They're going to get overshadowed by Macho Man, I think, so that's going to be a little disappointing. But no, last year, a lot of guys didn't get overshadowed by Warrior, so I don't know. Whoever's in it, I'm going to be happy with, so. Or if it's like Drew Carrier, you know, one of those guys where they don't deserve it, that kind of sucks. But yeah, usually if it's in the Hall of Fame, I don't really care. It's fine, whoever goes in. After that, we got favorite piece of merch in your collection. Again, the Undertaker autograph. I always cherish that. I freaking love it. CM Punk and UFC, will it be a bust? Nah, I don't know. Personally, I feel like it could go. It's going bad either way. A lot of people are like, no, it's a good thing. It's a good thing, but I'm excited for it. I think it's going to get WWE publicity. You know, people are going to start thinking if he wins, people are going to be like, maybe we should take notice of WWE. I think that's what Brock did, and I really like him for that. But I'm excited to see what happens. I really am. If he gets knocked out, it's going to look really embarrassing. But I feel like he's going to be really prepared for his first fight, so I don't think that's going to happen. I think he's going to be very prepared because I do think he's got a lot to prove. I'm sure. I think in interviews he says he says he doesn't or something. In UFC, I think he's got a lot to prove, and we'll see where it goes. It should be really exciting. I'm looking forward to it. Dream Wrestling DVD compilation, Young Bucks PWG. That's all I gotta say about that. That's what I need to happen. PWG, make a Young Bucks DVD. I would love that. Can the Young Bucks be in the WWE despite their big egos? I think I'm not confused. You know, I don't know them personally, so I hate me trying to tell you, oh, that's not how they are. But I feel like, their whole thing's a character. I don't think they actually have big egos. I know a lot of people think they do. I really don't. I think they're, humble guys. And you can see that on Twitter sometimes. Sometimes they do. You're like, wow, they sound like tools. And they sound like real over the top and exaggerated. I just think that's their character. So, yeah, I think they could be in the WWE. I don't think the WWE wants them at this point, but I think they could be in it maybe one day. But they seem happy where they are, and I think that's all that matters. But thank you, True to Life Vids. Go check out his channel, please, for his videos. Thank you for the great questions. I really do appreciate it. Mark Alford asked, how would you debut Solomon Crow, and who will it be against or on? He said on, who will be on, but it's supposed to be at the February 11th pay-per-view, which I'm really excited for. Really, I'm excited to see what he does. I wouldn't have him just in a match. I would have it, let's say, like a tag team match or something's happening with, like, Lucha Dragons, let's say just the vaudevilles. That happens, all right? So if that happens, I want to see Solomon Crow just come out and start, like, bicycle kick. I hope he can still use that move. I know it's kind of like the bro kick, but I hope they let him use that move. It's brutal when he does it at PWG. I say just let him come down and just beat the crap out of, like, 4 guys. I think that'd be awesome. Yeah, he probably wouldn't help, Kalisto and Sin Cara and all them, but have him just come in and tear everything apart. I think that'd be awesome. So yeah, that's how I do it. Have him not a match at first. Have him just come in and just destroy everyone. So thank you for that. Tony Kegger asked, what is your favorite PWG show / match? My show, probably Battle of Los Angeles 2013 Night 2. That's probably my favorite show. And then, or DDT 4 2013. That when Generico's final event, gosh, it's so sad. But I love it. So yeah, match. Sorry, something in my mouth. Favorite match. Tremendous 3 ladder match comes up. The one at 10 comes up. The triple threat tag ladder match at 10. Generico's final match, I freaking love. I love his final match. I think it's so well done. Honestly, I'd probably go with that. Yes, you can say other matches were like crazier and better. I love Generico's final match. I think it's so good. And 11, Joey Ryan and Candice LeRae versus the Young Bucks. That one comes up. But favorite match, probably gonna have to go Generico's final one. All right, thank you, Tony Kegger, for that. Please go check out his channel. It's Tony and then space Kegger. It's not space. I'm sorry. I think it's one word. Yeah, so it's Kegger. Go check out his channel, please. Yeah, he's a good guy, and definitely check out his channel. Degenerator 1999. Go check out his channel. He's got a lot of great stuff too. That's DEGENERATER and then 1999. It's all one word. It's ER as the end. So how old were you when you started watching TNA and WWE? I watched in 2009, so I was 11. And then TNA I watched when I was still 11. But TNA was a few months after WWE. I didn't even know about TNA for a while. Who do you see being Superstar of the Year in 2015? Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns comes up, maybe Dolph Ziggler, Dean Ambrose, I want to say. Seth Rollins, I really do, because he's just such a great heel. Who do you what's your favorite WWE and TNA pay-per-view? WWE probably WrestleMania 17. I don't know. I'm not really a big pay-per-view guy. Like, I'll watch the pay-per-views when they happen. I don't think I've missed one in a really long time. But I don't know. I'm just not that big of a pay-per-view guy. Like, I'm not going to go back and watch an old pay-per-view. I know I should, with the network now being so easily available. I just never get around to it. TNA, I've only ordered 2 TNA pay-per-views. I have DVD pay-per-views. I'd probably go with Bound for Glory 2007 because that was just good pay-per-view. But I haven't watched a lot of TNA pay-per-views, to be honest. So I definitely need to check them out. I don't count the ones that were free on TV. So thank you for those questions. I really do appreciate it. Check out his channel. Next, we have the Show Off Collector. Really good guy. He doesn't always comment on my videos, but if he does, he's got some good information. So, wrestlers you like that aren't classified as internet darlings. He said he likes Axel, Ryback, Reigns, Rowan, Dempsey, etc. I like Axel. I like the Usos. I don't know if they'd be classified as that. Apparently, people really don't like the Usos. No, I think they do awesome every time. But yeah, I'd go with Axel and the Usos. Wrestlers you see getting released this year. I don't really see any wrestlers getting – I mean, of course, wrestlers are going to get released, but I don't know if I could pick any. I feel like everybody has talent, and I always think, if they're like, let's say a Justin Gabriel or a Tyson Kidd or, or when Yoshitatsu was still a part of the company, Yoshitatsu, I thought they must see something in them. If they're keeping them this long, they have to see something in them. So I don't know. I couldn't pick someone to get released. I like everybody, and I just feel like if they're still here, maybe something will come along. But yeah, sorry if I didn't really answer that question. There was a crossover. What NXT versus WWE matches would you like to see? I would like to see Owens versus Triple H, Owens versus Cena. I'd like to see Hideo versus Daniel Bryan, Finn Balor versus Daniel Bryan, Kalisto versus who's a really high flyer in the WWE. We don't really got that many. I don't know. I'd like to see – I know this isn't WWE and NXT. It's only NXT. I would like to see Neville versus Kalisto one day in the main roster. I think that'd be really cool. But, yeah, Sami Zayn versus, Seth Rollins. Yeah, I'd like to see Sami Zayn versus Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn versus Daniel Bryan, Sami Zayn versus Cesaro, Hideo versus Cesaro. A lot of matches could happen. I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, that was a really good question. Wrestlers you see WWE signing this year. Adam Cole, Ricochet, ACH, Biff Busick. I know he just got a tryout match, tryout event, so that's really good. Yeah, I would like to see them sign those guys. I don't know if I would see them signing them, but that's what I would like. NXT wrestler you see going the farthest. You said you see Balor going the farthest. I agree totally. I got a shirt. I'm rocking a shirt right now. Definitely, I love Owens. I love Zayn. I love Neville. Everything they've done is so great. I'd like all those guys to go really far. Balor with the face paint gimmick and just his ability to cut promos well. Sorry, I think he's gonna go so far. He's overshadowing Hideo right now. I think the face paint is gonna be so great when he makes like a WWE pay-per-view entrance. It'd be so cool. So yeah, I got you. Just like you, I got Balor. Do you not think Bryan overcoming the odds again for WrestleMania is repetitive? I'd really like to see it happen. I'd like to see Brock versus Bryan. But repetitive? No, I don't think it's too repetitive. But I could see a lot of people saying, we're going to maybe, I don't know. Here's the deal. Sorry, I'm kind of stuttering. Here's the deal. If he had wrestled, never got injured, maybe, people probably would have been like, I don't want to see him at the top again. But he's been gone for so long. He's finally back. I would like to see him overcome the odds again, but not repetitive. I don't know. thank you for all those questions. I really do appreciate it, and you're a loyal subscriber, so I really do appreciate it. All these guys are loyal subscribers. I shouldn't have said just one person. But next, my good friend WWE TNA 1152. Please go check out his channel. Guy's awesome, hilarious. Best match of 2014 in your opinion? Wyatt's versus the Shield at Elimination Chamber. Evolution versus the Shield. The Bucks versus Joey Ryan and Candice. But if I had to pick one, I'd probably go with the Wyatts versus the Shield at Elimination Chamber. That match was freaking insane. Favorite pay-per-view of all time? WrestleMania 17. It's the perfect pay-per-view. One dream match you would want to see, Sting versus Taker. I just feel like that should happen. I don't really care for Bray versus Undertaker. And I don't want to get too excited because I thought Bray versus Ambrose was going to have these amazing promos. And it was good, but I don't know. I thought something was missing. And I feel like that's going to happen with Undertaker. The mind games and stuff are going to be, I'm going to think too much about it. I'm going to be like, this is going to be awesome. The mind games, all this stuff. And I feel like I'm going to be disappointed how I was with Ambrose and Bray. But Sting versus Taker has always been a dream match of mine. Which indie wrestler do you want in WWE or TNA? Adam Cole, ACH, Ricochet, the Young Bucks, Brian Cage. I think he should have been TNA. Young Bucks, I think, should go to TNA. I'd be really happy about that. He also asked, who is your favorite person on YouTube, me or me? Yeah, you're probably my favorite. I mean, I really don't. Besides you, it's Speedy, KYR Speedy. I really like him. He makes Call of Duty videos. FaZe Jev makes Call of Duty videos. I think he's got a great personality. I really like him. Yeah, you would be on the wrestling one. Squared Circle Sports too. So yeah, I'd pick you guys. He asked, favorite porn site. The one your mom's on usually. That's the one I go for. Do you think the Young Bucks in 20 years will be called the Old Bucks? The Young Bucks don't even age, man. They're never going to be the Old Bucks. But in reality, no, I think they'll always be the Young Bucks. Yeah, I'm sure the people will make those jokes, and even them, I'm sure will make those jokes. I think they'll be the Young Bucks forever. Thank you for TNA1152. Really appreciate it. Go check out his channel. AHS Rules. Check out his channel. He just did a room tour. Really great stuff. AHS Rules. So he asked, what's your top 3 autographs? The Undertaker one, my Shawn Michaels one, and AJ because I got framed. It's really big. I'm going to show it to you guys soon. It's got a backstory to it, the poster itself, so I really want to talk about that. But yeah, Undertaker, HBK, Styles. Your top 3 favorite shirts, the one I'm wearing right now, I just love it because the face paint's amazing. Finn Balor shirt, the Bullet Club parody Young Bucks shirt, Super Kick Party, and the Bullet Club shirt itself. Because I don't see it a lot. It's got like blood on it, and I don't know if that's, I don't think it's rare or anything, I'm not thinking that, but Styles gave it to me, and I just think it's cool. It's got the AJ Styles Phenomenal One patch on it. I just think that's something cool. I wish like all the members had like their own patch thing. I think that'd be really cool. Like, it should say like Styles Leader or something, that'd be cool. And yeah, so it's got blood on it and stuff, and it's different from just the regular Bullet Club shirt, and Bullet Club shirts are awesome. So yeah, those are my 3 favorite shirts. What's your top 3 indie and WWE DVDs? WWE ones, I'll start with first, no particular order. 15th anniversary of Raw, because that DVD just shows like top 100 moments, and matches are on it too, so I love that DVD. The Rock 3-disc set. It's the one that was made like way before he made his return, his big return in 2000 whatever, 2011, 10, I don't know. But that DVD, because it was one of the first DVDs I got, and it got me into wrestling. It didn't get me into wrestling, but it made me love it even more. And then King of the Ring DVD set. I love the King of the Ring tournament. I always think that's great. But yeah, when I do my DVD collection, I'm going to talk about a lot more DVDs. So yeah, hopefully that answered your question. Oh, the indie ones, Bola 2013 Night 2 is my favorite one. El Generico DVD set is my favorite in the list too. And then DDT 4 2013, El Generico's final event. Those are my top 3. And yeah, thank you for checking out his channel, AHS Rules. Really good guy. Squared Circle Sports, please go check out his channel. That's Squared Circle Sports. Good guy. And yeah, check out his channel. If you could write storylines for any company, which one would it be? WWE. I just feel like with all the great wrestlers and everything, and just the biggest publicity, I'd go with WWE. That'd be my dream job. How much do you admire Squared Circle Sports? As much as Roman Reigns needs to look strong. So I think that says a lot about me. I think it says a lot about how I feel about you. And I really do hate you. So, no. I'm just kidding. If you had to give up both WWE and TNA and keep Indies, or give up Indies and keep WWE and TNA, which one would you choose? I thought about this question for such a long time. I was like, what will I do? But I gotta go with keep WWE and TNA. I think the Indies is better, but I just feel like, you know, that's the big stage. That's where everyone wants to get to, and I feel like, let's say the Indies never could happen, I would want those indie wrestlers to try out for the WWE and TNA and make their mark there. But I don't. That's not saying I hate the Indies or I want to see them go. That was a really hard question. I just didn't think about it. So I love the Indies. So yeah, great question. Why haven't you paid me back multiple signed 8x10s of myself that you stole from my gimmick table? I don't know, man. I just needed that 8x10, and I'm gonna sell it on eBay because that's an autograph means today. I'm gonna sell it for $5. Actually, I'm gonna make people pay me just to give it up because it's a piece of crap. What'd I just say? No, I meant to say I'm going to pay people just to take it off my hands because I hate you so much. Gosh, you got me all tongue twisted. All right. If you had either, this is still Squared Circle Sports, Ryan. If you had to either get suplexed by Brian Cage or super kicked by the Young Bucks, which would you choose? Dude, do you even know me? The Young Bucks get super kicked in the face. I would love that. Thank you for the question, Squared Circle Sports, Ryan. I really do appreciate it. L Giant 37303 asked me, what matches would you want to see for? Oh, wait, it's L Giant ELGIANT 37303. Check out his channel if you want to save some money, get some coupons. Before I knew his channel, I was broke. Now I'm still broke because I just spend money a lot and make dumb decisions. But check out his channel; it's great stuff. Loyal subscriber, really do appreciate him commenting on my videos. But first question: what matches would you want to see for WrestleMania 31 and TNA Bound for Glory 2015? I want to see Brock versus Bryan. Sting versus Triple H. I know it's going to happen, but I just really want to see that match. And Shield triple threat match. I think that'd be awesome. TNA Bound for Glory. I want Davey Richards versus Eddie Edwards. They've had a match before in TNA. I feel like if it's at Bound for Glory, maybe even for the world title, they would freaking steal the show. Lashley versus Angle. I think that'd be really cool. And the Hardys versus Manic and Loki, or Manic and Kenny King. I think those guys would steal it. I freaking love Manic. I love Kenny King, and I think them and the Hardys could really tear it up. So, yeah, which career in wrestling would interest you most? Commentary, I think. Maybe like being commentary or something, or just writing about wrestling. I really want a job in it, and I don't know if I'm ever going to get the chance to. Yeah, I really want to get something in wrestling. I really do. So, commentator or like something to do with writing about it. Who do you think will win the Royal Rumble? Gonna go with Roman Reigns. Again, if you could date any female wrestler, who would it be? Taryn Terrell and Brooke Tessmacher, because just look at them. That's why. Thank you for those questions, L Giant. I really do appreciate it. DP1 Products. That's DP1 Products with a Z, not an S. So check out his channel. He's on Twitter too. He's really funny. Really like it. Like his tweets and such. And these are going to be the final questions. Been fun, guys. Opinions on Biff Busick getting a WWE tryout. I've only seen like a few matches. I think I've only seen him at Bola 2014. It's good. I mean, yeah, he's really talented, and he does a dive over the top rope, onto the floor. But it's like he's such a big guy who kind of just hurls himself over the top rope. It looks really like crazy. It's like, how can a guy that size do that? And it's he's good, and yeah, I wish him the best. I hope he gets a WWE. I hope he gets to go on the main roster or NXT. Thoughts on Jim Cornette? Dude, Jim Cornette sucks. No one likes him. No, seriously though. I'm not gonna say I hate the guy. He's not done it bad. He's done nothing bad to me or anything. But Steen, rips him to shreds. A lot of indie wrestlers rip him to shreds, and he takes his problem really sad. Because he's always talking about how he was making fun of the Young Bucks, saying how, remember that time they sold out that arena? Oh, they haven't sold out an arena. Like, I just think that's so stupid and like childish. Just makes them look so dumb. But I don't know. I think he thinks he's a lot better than he really is. And yeah, that's what I got to say about that. Favorite PWG guest commentator? He said examples as like Steen, Taylor, Strong, etc. Good question. I love PWG commentary. I think it's the absolute best. So great. You picked the best ones. I think I'd probably go with Steen, but I really like Callahan. I think he's hilarious. He's just like crazy, Taylor, he's hilarious. Roderick Strong, he's so laid back and he's just so funny on commentary. I think he's great too. The Young Bucks on commentary would be cool. That's something I don't even get why they've never tried that. Have the Young Bucks on commentary with Excalibur. Maybe they don't have 3 headsets. Maybe they only have 2. But any PWG commentator is good. You know, Rick Knox, Joey Ryan. I don't think I've ever been bored when someone's on commentary. Even when Excalibur does it by himself, I think it's still entertaining and so much better than like Michael Cole and JBL. But I'd probably go with Steen and Excalibur. That's just the perfect duo. Would you give away your whole DVD collection to go to either a PWG or a New Japan Pro Wrestling show? This question, oh my gosh, I thought about it for so long, but I'd probably not. I know that's when people are going to be thinking, oh, you're so stupid. Why would you not do that? But, you know, a lot of those DVDs were gifts and such, and I just couldn't do that. I mean, I couldn't just be like, yeah, PWG or New Japan Pro Wrestling, it'd probably be so fun to go to a show and just so great and be like a moment on my bucket list easily. But I'd come back home and I'd be like, all right, I got nothing to watch now except the WWE Network, and no one wants to do that. But, you know, you have YouTube and such, but I just love having the DVDs. So, no, I probably wouldn't, but gosh, it's on my bucket list to go to PWG. Do you think NXT is slightly overrated? No, I don't, because I just feel like the pay-per-views are so good. If you mean those, I could see some matches aren't as good as what everyone's saying, but the pay-per-view events, you know, the special events, I think are amazing. I think a lot of people think the pay-per-view events is going to be how it's exactly on 1 hour, just regular NXT, and that's not the case. I think a lot of people think, you know, oh, I saw freaking, you know, Kevin Owens tear it up, do this great match, Sami Zayn versus Neville, so the next week they're going to have, like, even better match on a regular show. That's just not going to happen. So I think a lot of people are expecting a lot from a 1 hour, just regular NXT show. So I don't think it's overrated, but, yeah, some people, you know, saying, like, oh, this week was great. Some of them, you know, the job matches are way too many squash matches. But I do get what you mean. So thank you for that question. The final question. One guy from TNA you'd like to see come back or debut in PWG that hasn't been there for a long time. TJ Perkins. I can't stand what they're doing with him in TNA. I like the whole Revolution group. It's just you forget he's even in the group sometimes. So TJ Perkins, I think he's phenomenal. The Wolves, I would love for them to come back. I would love the Dojo to come back. And yeah, so I don't know. Come back, that hasn't been in there a long time. I don't know if you're like hinting at some guy or like trying to get me to say some guy that's not been there, but I can't really think of anybody. But yeah, TJ Perkins, Kenny King, that'd be awesome. Yeah, Kenny King, put him in PWG. The Wolves, yeah, those are my guys. So there we go. That's the final question. So thank you guys so much for asking questions. It was a total of like 58 or like 60, however I did. So that's awesome. I really can't thank you guys enough. It's been a lot of fun talking wrestling, and thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Follow me on Twitter at 7WWERocks. It's been a lot of fun, guys, and I really do thank you so much for asking questions and talking wrestling with me. You don't know how much that means to me. So, you know, tomorrow's the Royal Rumble. I'm so excited for the Royal Rumble. The match cards before the Rumble kind of suck, but the Rumble, the event, you know, the big match, always so fun. So thank you for all the questions. I really do appreciate it. And I was going to say something. I don't know. Thank you for the one viewer that stayed for this long. So I really do appreciate that. So thank you guys so much. And, yeah, here's the 25 more. I'm going to be doing this, you know, forever. Not really. That'd be awful. Hopefully one day on my bucket list is to get an actual wrestler to appear on this. I don't know how that would ever happen, but I would love to get an actual wrestler to appear on the show. So thank you for watching, and yeah, 25 more episodes. I'm really excited, and it's been fun. So thank you guys, and as always, have a nice day. I'm probably going to thank you 25 more million times because I've said thank you at least 50 times in one sentence. So thank you guys. Have a nice day.